Well, I finally got on 80 meters. Finally got the setup with the new antenna outside, and started making some contacts. Everything looks pretty good. I decided to dedicate the ICOM IC751 that I received recently, and just dedicated that to the new antenna. So was looking forward to 80 meters. Had to do a lot of research to find out how I could get on that band, and so this is how I did it. So this is the antenna that I ended up getting, the Radiowavz DX80 off-center fed short, and as it says here, it's 77 feet end to end versus a full size 80 meter OCF, which runs anywhere from 130 to 136 feet from what I've been looking up on the internet. I could not find anything that would tell me how long each side was, so I finally just went ahead and got it, and it fits perfect in the yard. So what I did was basically, I've got the PVC pipe that I normally use for my other antennas on one side, and then I've got a tree on the other side. Between the tree and the PVC pipe is about 93 feet. Let's see here, on this leg, the side that has the coil, unfortunately I forgot to measure it while it was on the ground, so I had to kind of wag it while it was all up in the air. So anyway, it looks like it's about 32 feet on one side and about 45 feet on the other side, which would give you the 77. The shorter side is the one that has the coil, so that was good to know. The center post that holds up the feed point is only about 13 feet up, and but even so, even with my setup with 13 feet in the middle, about 8 feet on one side, and about 16 feet on the other side, I've gotten some good contacts, and I was able to log into the Illinois AriesNet, and I was able to copy hams checking into the net north to south of Illinois, all the way up to the border up north and all the way down south. So I'm pretty happy with that, because that's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to get on 80 meters, was so I could be part of that AriesNet for Illinois. Can't think of anything else, so let's go outside and see how this looks from paper to the reality, I guess. So I was able to reuse the pretty much the same setup that I've been using with my first 40 meter dipole, and then I turned it into a 30 meter dipole, and now I'm able to use it for the 80 meter. The center of the dipole is on this pole. It's about 13 feet up to the feed point. One end goes to PVC pipe over there, about 35 feet from the center, and then the other end, a little bit longer than before, goes to that bigger tree, and that bigger tree is about 58 feet away from the center. So the longer end goes to the tree, and the shorter end goes to the PVC pipe. And you can see that between the oops, where'd he go? Between the pole to the coil, there's the coil right there, is more than halfway. I'd say about 2/3 maybe, 2/3 away, and then it goes about 2 feet or so away from the pole, or the PVC pipe. The other end is just straight wire, no coil. Alrighty, let's see. Now the longer end ends right about here. It was just a little bit too long for any of the closer trees, but it goes down to this tree, where it attaches to that limb right there and then comes down the tree. I've got it tied off to a stake. Another ham had told me that's what he does, so that when if there's too much strain on the rope, it'll pull the stake out. He'll save himself a broken rope or a broken antenna.